Now, if you're looking for a case that's going to give you the ultimate in protection when it comes to your Samsung Galaxy Flip 4 or your Fold 4, and you want something that has some utility to it, we're talking about being able to use your S Pen or being able to have kickstand capability, but then also give you some uber protection. Well, you're going to want to watch this video because today we're taking a look at VRS Design's lineup of cases. These are ultra protective cases that have a lot of functionality too. So let's get right to it. Now, this lineup of cases from VRS Design is one of the most complete solutions when it comes to the Samsung Galaxy Fold and Flip 4. First of all, one of the things I want to highlight is that these are uber durable, but then in addition to being durable, now this is one of the most complete solutions that I found for the Samsung Galaxy Fold 4, because not only do you have an ultra protective case, but you also then have an included tempered glass screen protector. Not a little plastic film that gets included with the case, but actually tempered glass. And I wanted to share with you what my unboxing experience was, because they really have created a premium experience here. So here you have all of these that have already been opened, but I'm going to open up this one right here. I've already cut the tab for us. And then I just want to show you what happens when you actually open it up. So when you open it up, you're greeted with information like your installation guide, right? You're then also greeted with this package here that has, you know what? It has your tempered glass screen protector inside with all the installation details. And then you have your actual case. So love the way that they have set this up, and let's take a look at the cases. We'll see how they fit, and we'll also see the tempered glass screen protector, and then also if they wireless charge or not. Now, the first case we're going to try is this one right here. This one does not have an S Pen support, but you'll notice that it's very durable, has polycarbonate material, no kickstand, just looks really, really nice. And you'll notice that the frame itself is also very, very thick as well. And while it does come with some adhesive tabs that you can put on just to make sure that you secure your phone in place, I find that even without the adhesive tabs, this fits in very, very nicely. So what I'm going to do is just going to open up my Fold really quick. And then, you know, it's just a little bit easier to install it when you do it that way. So I'm just going to press on the sides right here. Not too hard on the screen, but more like on the corners, just like that. And then you'll see how that snaps into place. And then what I'll do is I'll close it, and then I'll take this one right here, and I'll do the same thing. So I'm going to snap in the bottom, just like this, open it up, push it in just to make sure it's locked into place. And now this is what it looks like. Very, very nice. Love the fact that it has kind of like the protection for the, again, the spine of your phone. And it fits like a glove. When you open it up, you know, that's your experience on the back. This pulls off to the side, protecting, again, everything that's going on there. Let's do that again. Yeah. All right. So pretty nice. Love the way that works out. And then you have obviously all the appropriate cutouts for your entire experience. When you're going to turn it on, it just turns on. Let's do that again. Yeah, not a problem at all. If we were to check and see if it supports wireless charging, this is pretty a hefty case. So we're going to go ahead and power this up to see if it supports wireless charging. Move this around a little bit. It supports wireless charging too. Now this next case is just like the previous one we saw here, but in black. But it has a slight difference. It does come with a kickstand, right? The front is pretty much the same, so we're not going to bother putting this on just to give you a sense of what the backs are like, because that's the major difference with these. I'm going to do the same thing because it's easier just to open it up, place it here, and then, you know, just snap the corner like this, snap that corner in, right? And then we'll just push it up. So now that I pushed it up, it's locked in place. It's going to give you that same experience, but now you have a kickstand. So if we were to move, let's say, these over to the side here, what you'll find is you'll have your kickstand, and pretty much it's there to go, right? So if you were to open it up and you want to use it in this mode, you can as well. You can't really use it this way. It leans too far back. It's really designed to be used just like that. Now the next thing we'll do is charge wireless charging. So I'm going to go ahead and power this up again. Let's get our power button. So it's charged up, and we'll see if it charges. I don't think it will because of the kickstand. Ooh, it charges even with the kickstand. Now these couple cases that are left here, I'm going to move these over to the side. These actually have support for the S Pen, which is pretty nice. So that means that you're going to be able to carry it with you if you picked up an S Pen. Let me show you where that's at. So same kind of design, except you'll notice that the hinge cover is a little bit bigger. Watch what happens. So this is where you would stick your S Pen and just put it right here, and then what you would do is you secure it by just covering it just like that. All right, now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to slide this open and we're going to see how our S Pen fits in. And we're going to go ahead and put it just like this. And then you'll notice here it snaps into place, locks in. So if you're someone who's big into using the S Pen, you can have that right there. All right, so let's see what it looks like. So we'll do the same thing. I'm going to go ahead and start with the corners. Okay, that's good in place. And now that's what it's going to look like. Now it is beefier, right? Because now you have, this goes out quite a bit. It's almost twice the size of the previous one because it has the S Pen in there. But then once again, if you need to use it, you just do this, and then you can close it up. So let's see, do we get wireless charging with this big boy? And I think we may. The other ones have been testing out really good. Wireless charging too. Now this next case is just like the previous one, has S Pen support, but the difference is that it has the kickstand. So exactly like the previous one that we saw, has the actual S Pen right there. And as we already know during our testing, it's going to work with wireless charging. All right, now this is another S Pen case. But this takes a little bit different approach, right? So I'm kind of digging the back here. I like the flexibility that you have here. It has a lot of protection. It has kind of like a rubberized feel to it. Still has that polycarbonate, but it's kind of like a combination of TPU going on. So I like the real feel. And then it has your kickstand built in. But then the S Pen is placed here. So let me get my S Pen out. I want to put it right here. All right. So it snaps in just like that. Right, so how does this work? Well, we're going to take our fold. It's going to go in just like this, right? And you'll notice that it comes out a little bit more, so your S Pen's right here. And then let's go ahead and put the second piece in. This one's a little bit easier to snap on, right? But the one thing that you'll notice that's different here is that when you're holding it like this, there is, and we'll put this here so you can see that right here. You see this right here? It basically comes out a little bit. It's not even. So I thought that that's interesting, the way, and I've seen other cases somewhat designed this way. Your cutouts are still there, everything is there, and then this is what it would look like. Now for those of you who are curious about the screen protector, I just want to show you about the screen protector. We won't install it. I have some other things that we'll be testing out, but you'll notice, this is pretty much how it would work. Now one of the things I do advise is that if you can install the screen protector, especially with this case, is almost to use the case as if it was a jig, because this is going to be easier for you to align, and then you don't have to worry about it not being in the center. Probably what I would do, since this is the back, is I would put some tape here, kind of do a loop, so that you can actually press it down on the screen. Just so that it can come down and you can align it perfectly. Or what you could do is you can start with the bottom, right, and then have like a little piece of tape here, and then just rest it without pressing it down until you think you have the perfect alignment. That's one thing you can do too. Now if you wanted to check and see if this one supported wireless charging, we'll go ahead and turn this on and see if it's there. Should work like everything else does. Yep, wireless charging too. Now the last two cases we're taking a look at are for the flip. Love this, man. This is like uber durable. Love the look. You put that if you're having dinner or just on your desk. Looks sharp. Looks really sharp. Love the way that they did the back there. Really nice design. And then notice how much bumper protection you have. This is a beefy case. See, the back as well is nicely protected. Everything works still, so I can log into it without any kind of problems. But oh my God, really love the look of this case. You can see how well protected it is. It's just like a super duper, it's like armor, truly like armor for your phone, but really nice look. And then once again, if you want to use this, take advantage of a lot of those features that you have, either way, it supports all that really nicely. Now the big question is, does it support wireless charging still? I'll put this on it and see. Wireless charging too. Now here's another case that we're looking at from, again, VRS Design. I'm going to go ahead and put the bottom in, slide it in just like this. You notice it has kind of like this this little sleeve here or insert. I'm going to do this as well, so I'm going to bring this in. Just make sure we'll snap it in like right here. That's the best way to do it. All right, and then when you do this, it kind of protects again the spine again. And it's rugged, right? But it's not going to be as uber rugged as this one is. So put that to the side. Lighter weight, has some rubberized pieces here, and then this is what makes this one crazy. So if you want to do any kind of TikToks, there you go, right? And if you want to be able to, oh, this will probably even work on the side too. Let's see if this will work on the side too. So you can use it in either way to really prop up your phone. We'll snap that into place right there. Yeah, that's good. And all the contact points work. So now the next thing we'll do is we'll see if wireless charging works. So we'll go ahead and put this right here, and it does too. All right, guys, so that wraps up our review of cases from VRS Design for the Samsung Galaxy Flip 4 and Fold 4. See you in the next video.